See, what I did here, folks, was I basically just grafted some queen cells without actually having to graft the larva. These are swarm cells out of another hive, and just happened to catch it. There was a hatched queen cell in that hive, but I couldn't find the virgin queen. And there were actually 2 queen cells that had yet to hatch, so she may have just hatched. She might already be on a mating flights, I don't know. But then there was also these 2 cells which have developing larvae still in them that aren't capped. So I chose to move these 2, and the reason being I didn't want to move the other 2 for fear that they may have already been stung through and killed by that new virgin queen, and also for fear that they might be in their sensitive development phase and I wouldn't want to move them. These, being uncapped, one actually has an egg in it, the other one has it's full of royal jelly with a larva in it. They're not in their sensitive development phase until they're capped. I also took these because I'm going to put them into a split here, and I'm taking bees directly from a queen right hive. Those bees that are coming from the queen right hive are going to think that they don't need a queen. So if they find a queen cell with a developing queen in it, they might tear, or with a, that's capped off, it might tear it down. My hope is that when they find these with larvae in them, that they will be more willing to tend to those larvae because they haven't actually developed, that sort of smell of a queen. So anyway, all I did was I just cut that little chunk of comb out, kind of a little triangle shape, cut that chunk of comb out of the side of the cell or the frame that was on, and cut a similar sized chunk out of this frame and just stuck it in there and then kind of mashed the combs together. So this is definitely a good reason to run foundationless frames. You never have to worry about trying to pick a queen cell off a piece of foundation or having a piece of wire stuck through the middle of it or anything like that. You just cut through wherever you need to, cut out what you want. So I'm a big proponent of foundationless. Obviously y'all heard that in my other videos. I go foundationless in all of my brood boxes, and I run right cell foundation all of my medium honey supers just so I have that extra rigidity for extraction. So like I said, just move the queen cells. Hopefully this works and I get me another small hive.